Hey guys, welcome back to Bright Night Tech. My name is Berto, and today on Berto Restores, we are doing my very first Game Boy restoration. I am restoring an original Game Boy. Now I got this one from a friend of mine, and he was very nice to give it to me. So basically all I'm doing is I'm restoring it, cleaning it up, gonna do some retrobrighting, and replace what I need to replace. You guys will see the video. Please have a heart. This was my very first time, and as much as I watch other YouTubers do it, like I really watch a lot of Elliot from Retro Future, Titsy Tube, and Odd Tinkering. I watch all their stuff, and I got a lot of tips from them in order to learn how to do this better. Anyways, watch this and let me know what you think. Alright, here it is in all its glory, the original Game Boy DMG. As you can see, it has been very well loved. It's got these awesome stickers, and it is missing the lens on top. It does look worn, some yellowing going on, but I mean, my friend was very nice to give this to me. It was his childhood Game Boy, so let's go ahead and open this up. I haven't really done anything with it yet since I got it. Oh dear. Well, looks like some batteries exploded, so let's get these out of here. I'm gonna wear some gloves, pop these out, and the contacts look very corroded, as you can see, so we're gonna have to clean those up. We're gonna pop them out, and then see if we can salvage them. If not, I have some replacements we can do. Let's open this puppy up. Just like that. I'm going to spare you seeing me take all the screws off. Here we go. Open it up. Be very careful of that ribbon. We're going to pop it down just like that, and you are good. Just like that. Put it off to the side. As you can see, it is extremely corroded right there from the batteries exploding, so we're going to have to desolder that and take it out. But let's take the boards out first. Just like that. We have the power switch up here, which we'll set aside. Alright. And here's the board. It looks pretty good, again, except for that very corroded area, which, like I said, we'll desolder and clean up. See if we can salvage it. Let's take off the cartridge shield here, and I'm going to try to push these out, but I'm having difficulty with it, so we're going to have to try something new. In the meantime, let's take out these boards and see if we can get those contacts off of it. I'm going to desolder this. I just put a little dot of solder to kind of get it flowing, and then we're going to remove it just like so. Okay, so I put them in some vinegar. I was able to finally pop them off by taking a Q-tip with some vinegar, and that dissolved the corrosion enough that I was able to actually pop them off the shell, which I was having trouble with. So I put them in here for a little bit, I wiped them, but I'm going to put them back in the vinegar, and I'm going to leave them overnight, and then tomorrow I'm going to clean them off. So this is going to let me use the original contacts, which I'm very happy about. I like to keep the original parts if possible. Now, let's go ahead and clean the shell. I got my little bin of soapy water. Let's pop these guys in here. I have a toothbrush, and we're gonna just get to scrubbing. Alright, here we go. We're also gonna try to get the sticker off if possible. This is probably gonna take a little while, but here we go. And we're just gonna give everything a good, solid cleaning as much as possible. Every single bit. Okay, so now this is what it looks like just after soap and water, which I think it already looks pretty fantastic. The back shell doesn't really have a whole ton of yellowing, a little bit on the side, but not bad. The battery cover looks great, and then the front looks very, very clean. There is some yellowing, but that is okay. We're going to take care of that in a little bit. So now that these look good, let's go ahead and give the boards a good cleaning. I'm going to take some isopropyl alcohol, put it in this little cup, get my toothbrush, and we're going to go through and just give the board a nice good clean, just like so. Here's the speaker, give it a good clean. And now that the boards are clean, let's do some retrobrighting. So I have a chemist friend that I had to ask for help with this because I've seen a lot of people use this Salon 40 hydrogen peroxide for bleaching hair, but I didn't know the ratio. So what she told me was use 1 part of the hydrogen peroxide to 3 parts water. And you can use any vessel you like. I'm going to use this 3/4 cup, put it in here. That's 1 cup of that. And then 3 cups of water. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're gonna put our Game Boy shells in here, and of course I messed up because this vessel is way too small. It is clear just like I wanted. I'm gonna put this here to weigh this down, but I really messed up and it is not the right size, so I had to be a little creative with placement. Here is my retrobrighting box, which if you want to see how I made this, I'm going to put a video. You can click on it there and it'll also be in the description. But you pop in your retrobrighting solution with your Game Boy into the box, turn it on with these LED lights. Now, because of course I messed up again, the box is too small. The vessel is too big for the box, but the vessel is also too small for the Game Boy. I made a lot of mistakes here, guys. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm going to cover the front with some aluminum foil, make sure the shiny part is facing in to help it get the most out of the reflective surface. Again, I had a lot of help with the chemistry part of this from my friend Annie. So shout out to her. Thank you so much for all your help. I kept bugging her with a ton of questions. She helped me figure out the vinegar part for the contacts, but I like to know the science of stuff, so she helped explain that to me, which I won't repeat here because I'm terrible. Anyways, so we're gonna leave that there for about 10 hours, and here's what it looks like, and I think it looks amazing. I notice it's still the battery case looks great. I noticed the top shell looks a little bit yellow on the top still. I think next time I'm gonna leave it for maybe 12 hours instead of 10. I think that might make the difference, or maybe move the placement, or just get a bigger vessel and make a bigger retrobright box. But for what it did, I think it looks great. Okay, so let's piece this guy back together. We're gonna put the board back here, and I soldered back on the battery contacts. I didn't show that on here. We're gonna pop that ribbon back here, get that nice and snug. Basically just putting everything back. Here are the buttons. I didn't show the buttons, but the buttons look very, very clean. The membranes are still good. Everything was still pretty solid, even though it was well loved. This Game Boy was really well taken care of, so thanks to my buddy Scott for letting me take it and give it some love and make it look like new here. So we're gonna pop those back in there. Gonna get the membrane back on there, and all right, once you have that, you put the board back in. We're gonna close it up. Of course I screwed everything on here. I just didn't show it because I don't want to bore you, but all right, we get the clamshell closed like that, secure it with all the screws, and now we got to replace this lens cover here, which I bought a replacement off of Amazon, which now that I know all these other places I can get them, I'll probably get them from there. But super easy. You just take off the adhesive, line it up to the screen, and then press it down to make sure that adhesive sticks. And look how beautiful that looks. It looks brand spanking new. Super happy with it. Okay, and now here's the fun part. We're gonna put some batteries in here, just like so. This is the exciting part because I didn't really test it beforehand because the battery contacts were so corroded. I didn't want to put new batteries in, but we're gonna give it a good test here. Close this up like so. All right, so we're gonna try it with my Pokemon Red cartridge. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have not played this cartridge in about 15, maybe 20 years, but let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Love that sound. and move the contrast. Probably should have left it where it was, but that's okay. All right, directional pad. Working fantastic. Feels good. Buttons feel great. Here's my old Pokemon roster. Forgot who I moved out of there. I think probably Butterfree, since it looks like I had the old Ash team. Alright, let's get in some trouble here. So this looks really good. Luckily, there was no problem with the screen. Sound is great, and I think it looks fantastic. I'm really happy with this, guys. I think we did it, guys. I think this speaks for itself. Yeah, so there you go. I finished it. I actually did it. I think it looks great. This was a great start for me. My next projects are going to be a little more elaborate, like IPS screens, do maybe like a Game Boy Advance. I'm very excited to dip my foot into this realm of tech. And I'm really excited for what comes next. But originally when I was doing this video, I was gonna say at the end, oh, maybe I should send it to Retro Future, TitsyTube, or Odd Tinkering, so they can kind of like grade me on how well I did. But I'm actually pretty embarrassed at a lot of the mistakes that I made. So let's not. Let me just sulk in this, and then once I get really good at it, then we can say, oh, hey, look, Berto's really good at this. No, or not. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of how I did. Again, my first time, so don't just attack me. It's the internet though, so that'll probably happen. Anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know what other things you guys want me to restore. I think I might have it at Atari somewhere in my parents' house, so maybe I'll do that. Anyways, so thanks for watching. If you have any questions about what I did, leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell button for notifications, and hey guys, I'll see you next time.